name is Paul Lynch. I'm a clinical assistant professor of accounting here at the Gabelli School of Business at Fordham University. I grew up in a town called Bayonne, New Jersey. I spent most of my life there. I did my undergrad, my BA and MA in economics at Rutgers University. And I was going to do my PhD at Columbia in 1991 in economics, but I got a job as an investment banker for the summer. And at the end of the summer, they asked me to stay on as a full first-year associate. So I sort of made a left when I was going to make a right, and I wound up on Wall Street teaching along, at UBS Securities, and that's sort of my career. That's the beginning of my career in banking before becoming a professor. Well, an average day for me teaching here at Gabelli is most of my classes. I'm on a Tuesday, Friday course schedule. So just say Tuesday, I'll get up at 4 a.m., leave my house at 5, be here in the office at 6, prepare for class, teach usually 8:30 to 10, then have an hour and a half break off, and then teach from 11:30 to 1, and then 1 to 2:15. And on Tuesdays, I even teach 6:30 to 9:15 at night, so it's a full day Tuesday. Friday is essentially the same except for the night course. So I basically teach 2 days a week here. The classes I currently teach now are Advanced Financial Accounting, Intermediate Financial Accounting 2, and presently I'm developing a course in corporate valuation, which will be offered in the fall 2018 down at the Graduate School of Business, and eventually I'll be developing a course in the accounting for derivative securities. I chose to become an accounting professor because as an undergrad, I really didn't appreciate accounting. I kind of hated it a little. I only took the required course, and in business school I sort of took the only required course, financial accounting. And when I got out into the real world, especially in investment banking, I realized that accounting it just had tremendous power to it, and I realized that I had quote-unquote screwed up in not studying it earlier. So I studied a lot by myself, picked up most of it, and I realized that this was very powerful material. I could do a lot with it, and I had to understand it more at a fundamental level, and I decided to go back for a PhD in it. Well, the choice to teach at Fordham was kind of twofold. One was geography. I wanted to stay in the New York City area because my family was here. The house I live in and own is in New Jersey, so I didn't want to stray too far afield. And also, it's a Catholic university. I went to Catholic grammar school with the nuns. I went to all-boys Catholic high school, so I just was very comfortable in a Catholic university setting. Well, pretty much outside the classroom here at Fordham, I usually hold office hours, usually on a Tuesday afternoon for 2 hours, but I always tell my students, whenever you see me, you can stop me and we can discuss whatever you want to have a conversation with me about. In between classes, I'm usually doing some kind of research here myself, trying to get things published and things of that nature. So there's a whole nother dimension outside of what we do in the classroom that sort of takes up a lot of our time. Well, interests sort of outside accounting are primarily when I was in the finance industry. All I did was financial work. So my main strength was always in financial theory, the applications of finance. So I enjoy, outside of accounting, I enjoy finance. I also enjoy just general mathematics. But what I try to do here at Gabelli is teach accounting from sort of a financial perspective as well as a CPA or a traditional, accounting perspective, because I think it adds a totally different dimension to understanding accounting. I'd have to say my best classroom, or one of my best classroom experiences, is when I'm interacting with the students and one of them will say something to me about accounting, and at first I don't think it's applicable to what we're talking to, but then I get what they actually are trying to say, and it just adds a totally new dimension to the problem that we're discussing. And it's being surprised by the students that really keeps me going as a professor. Well, my favorite part about teaching here at Gabelli is interacting with the students, especially the undergrads. I enjoy the grad students too, but the undergrads are they're like a blank canvas, and they just want to absorb all of this knowledge, and it's very, very enjoyable to see that.